Assalamu alaikum, dear student of class 8, my dear young heroes of class 8, welcome to Chattogram Government High School online class, and eventually I would like to welcome all of you in my English class today. As you can see on the screen, I'm Muhammad Abu Tahir, assistant teacher, Chattogram Government High School. Today I'm going to share my ideas, share my views with the lovely student of class 8 and with the subject of English. And hopefully, I would like to announce that I'm going to talk with you about grammar. So at the very beginning of my class, I request all of you to collect your khata and pen, please. Then listen to my lecture carefully, okay? Can I start now? Okay, fine. Okay, you are going to see the topics for today. And it is transformation of sentences. As a student of class 8, transformation of sentences are very important for you, for the exam, for the real life. So you have to listen my lecture very carefully. Okay? I know you already learned narration and voice with your teachers in your previous classes. So today I'm going to talk the first topic of transformation of sentence, and that is, I think you are now clear, affirmative to negative sentence. That means today we are going to learn how to make affirmative sentences to negative one. Okay, can you understand? Are you ready to listen? Are you ready to enjoy? Okay, fine. At first, I'm going to say something about the topic. As you know, the sentences can be divided into two parts, just like functional sentence and structural sentence. And you know that functional sentences are of 5 kinds. That is assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. And all of the 5 kinds of sentences can be divided into 2 in nature. That means that is affirmative and negative sentences. It is by nature, we can divide the sentences, all of the sentences like assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. So let me say something about making affirmative to negative one. And there is a very important thing I have to share with you. Never forget. As you can see on the screen, never forget. What do we never forget? We never forget that in transformation, you can only change the structure of a sentence. Can you understand? You should never forget that in transformation, you can only change the structure of a sentence. Okay? Only structure, but not the meaning of it. That means without changing their meaning, we have to transform affirmative to negative. Again, I am saying that in transformation, we only can change the structure of the sentences, but we shouldn't change the meaning of those sentences. Without changing their meaning, we have to change one form to another. That means we have to change affirmative to negative sentence. Can you understand? Are you clear now? Okay, let's go next. I think there is a definition here. what is the definition? And the definition is about the affirmative and the negative sentence. At first, I'm going to say, or I'm going to give the definition of affirmative sentence. Okay? Okay, you have to look very carefully. At first, I can say that there the sentences which are used to describe any general action, event, speech, or expression. That means in affirmative sentence, we only describe any general action, event, speech, or expression. Can you understand? Then point number 2, that don't contain any words of negation. That means there is no scope to use words of negation like no, not, never, none, nobody, etc. Can you understand? Please note down, write down please. Again, I am going to say the sentences which are used to describe any general action, event, speech, or expression that are called affirmative sentences. And they don't contain any words of negation like no, not, never, none, nobody, etc. That means there is no scope to use like those words. No, not, never, none, nobody, etc. Now I am giving you an example. I play cricket. This is an affirmative sentence. This is an affirmative sentence. Okay, are you clear now? Now come to negative sentence. What is negative sentence? I'm going to give some ideas about it. Number 1, the sentences which are used to express the negative expression in case of action, event, speech, or expression those are called negative sentence. Can you understand? So it is just like opposite of affirmative. There is affirmative sense, and it is the in negative sentence we have negative sense. That means in point number 2, the contain negation words like no, not, never, none, nobody, etc. Can you understand? Now, I think you can easily find out what is affirmative sentence, what is negative sentence. Now let me give an example here. Example, I don't play cricket. Can you understand? Okay, I think you all should revise the thing with me. Again, I am going to say in affirmative sentence, the sentences which are used to describe any general action, event, speech, or expression. On the contrary, the sentences which are used to express the negative expression in case of action, event, speech, or expression, they are called negative sentence. In affirmative, there is no scope to use negation words like no, not, never, none, nobody. On the other side, in negative sentence, we can use no, never, none, not, nobody, etc. And the example is given here. I play cricket is the affirmative sentence, and I don't play cricket is the negative sentence. Okay? Can you understand? Can I go next? Okay, fine. Now, rule 1. That means I'm going to give you some rules how to make affirmative sentences, how to change affirmative sentences into negative sentence. The first rule is in only or alone in the negative sentences replaced by none but. In case of person, nothing but. In case of thing, not more than or not less than. In case of number, in the negative sentence. I'm going to repeat. Only or alone in the affirmative sentence can be replaced by none but in case of person, nothing but in case of thing, not more than or not less than in case of number. Okay? This is the rule, and you have to follow it all the time. Whenever you see only or alone is used in the affirmative sentence. Now, let me give an example here. Examples. Oh, I'm going to give 3 examples here because person, thing, number as usual. As like as here, you can see the person. In case of person, the example will be affirmative. Only my father can help me to do this. In negative form, none but my father can help me to do this. Are you clear? Now, in case of thing, this is a thing, and you can see there. In affirmative, I need only a pen, and in negative form, I need nothing but a pen. Okay? Then come to number. You can see as the example of number is that affirmative, Mina is only 9 years old, and in negative form, Mina is not more than or not less than. Use one of them, 9 years old. Can you understand? Oh, this is very easy. I think you can easily understand this. If you don't understand, please write down in your kata. You can note down. Okay? Can I go next? This is rule 1. Remember, only or alone can be changed into none but, nothing but, not more than, or not less than. Okay? Fine. Now, second one. Rule 2. Can, must, or have to. Can, must, or have to can be replaced by cannot but plus verb with present form. Look, can, must, or have to in affirmative sentence can be replaced by cannot but plus verb with present form, or there is an alternative rule, cannot have plus verb plus ing. The two way you can make this negative from affirmative. Okay? Write down please. Now, I'm going to give an example of it. Okay, fine. 2 examples are given here because cannot but plus verb, cannot help plus verb ing. Okay, so 2 examples are given here. Affirmative, we must obey our teachers. Negative, we cannot but obey our teachers, or we cannot help obeying our teacher. Okay, and number 2, affirmative, I have to go there. In negative form, I cannot but go there, or I cannot help going there. So I think I can prove that can, must, or have to is going to change into cannot but plus verb in present form, cannot help plus verb ing. Can you understand? So I think you can now easily explain or easily understand or easily remember rule 2. Okay? Now come to the next. Rule 3. What is rule 3? I think it is given here. In every, the word every used in affirmative sentence can be replaced by there is no plus but, or there is no plus who. Again, I'm saying the word every in affirmative sentence can be replaced, can be changed by there is no plus but, or there is no plus who. Can you understand? Now, Look at the example, please. In affirmative, every mother loves her child. And the negative form will be, there is no mother but loves her child. Can you understand? There is no mother but loves her child. If you want to use there is no plus who, then you can say there is no mother who doesn't love her child. Can you understand? Okay. Now, number, there is no mother who doesn't love her child, also given here. So you can easily find out the difference between there is no plus but and there is no plus who. Okay, fine. Now come to the next. Rule 4. What is rule 4? Both and or only and. Both and or only and is going to change into not only but also in the negative sentence. If you look both and or only and in the affirmative, you have to change it by using not only but also. Okay? Okay. Can I go to make an example? His example is given here. Okay, fine. Look at the example. Affirmative. He ate meats and vegetables. Negative. He ate not only meats but also vegetables. In affirmative sentence, you can also say there only use and and not only but also. Again, both and. Both Rahim and Kareem can do the sum. Negative, not only Rahim but also Kareem can do the sum. The same thing. Okay? Can you understand now? I think it is very clear to you. If any kind of problem you face, then you have to stop the video and see it again. Okay? Now go to the next. That means rule 5. In rule 5, what is waiting for us? To can be changed into so plus adjective plus that. To and two and two can be changed, can be replaced by so plus adjective plus that. What is the example? Example is given here. In affirmative, he is too weak to walk. And in negative form, he is so weak that he cannot walk. Okay? Can you understand? This is rule 5. What rule it is? It is rule 5, to, so plus adjective plus that. In affirmative, he is too weak to walk. In negative sentence, he is so weak that he can't walk. Okay. Now, let's go to next rule. Rule 6. What is rule 6? Now, by using opposite word of adjective or verb, that means by using opposite word, we can be changed an affirmative sentence to negative. Again, I am saying by using opposite word, we can change an affirmative sentence into negative one. Okay? Now, look at the example, please. There is the example. Affirmative, the life of a day laborer is hard. And the negative sentence will be, the life of a day laborer is not easy. Opposite word, easy. Hard, easy. The opposite word is used. And before the opposite word, we use not. So you can easily understand that the rule 6 is displayed here on the screen. By using opposite word, we can make affirmative sentences to negative. Then we can give an example. The life of a day laborer is hard. In the negative form, the life of a day laborer is not easy. Okay? Now come to rule 7. What is rule 7? I think rule 7, sometimes the word sometimes in the affirmative sentence can be replaced by verb plus not plus always. If you see the word sometimes in the affirmative sentence, then you have to use verb plus not plus always in the negative one. Okay? And there is an example here. Affirmative, he sometimes comes here, and in the negative, he doesn't always come here. It's very clear, isn't it? Okay? Can you understand? Fine. Now, go to the rule 8. What is rule 8? In rule 8, we can see that always in the affirmative sentence can be replaced by never plus opposite word or antonym. I'm going to say that the word always in the affirmative sentence can be replaced by never plus opposite word or antonym. So let me give an example for you. Affirmative, always speak the truth. What will be the negative form? Look and see. Negative, never tell a lie. This is very easy. We always can do it. Okay. So whenever you see always in the affirmative sentence, you have to change it using never plus opposite word or antonym. Okay. Can you understand? Okay, my dear student. Now, rule 9, as is replaced by not less than, not less than. Okay. I think you are very clear to, it is very clear to you that in a affirmative sentence, if you see as or as, then you have to change it not less than in the negative sentence. Okay. Affirmative. Look at the example. The turtle is fast as a snail. Is as fast as a snail. The turtle is as fast as a snail. In negative form, we can make it negative by using not less than. Look at the example. The turtle is not less fast than snail. Okay? Now, is it clear? Okay, fine. Come to rule number 10. What is rule number 10? Comparative degree and superlative degree in the affirmative form can be replaced by no other plus positive degree plus as plus subject. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Comparative degree and superlative degree in the affirmative form of the sentences can be changed into no other plus positive degree plus as plus subject in the negative sentences. Now, look at the example, please. In affirmative sentence, today is the hottest day. Hottest day. Today is the hottest day. And in the negative form, you can see that no other day is as hot as today. This is the negative form. And I think you are clear now. Okay? So, can I go next? Why not? Okay. Come to the next page, next rule, rule 11. That means in rule 11, we can say that universal truths are changed by making them negative interrogative. That is very important. Whenever you see the universal truths in the affirmative sentence, then you have to change it into negative interrogative form in the negative sentences. Now, look at the example. Then you will be clear. In affirmative, health is wealth, health is wealth. In negative form, we can say that isn't health is wealth. This is the way, this is the rule, rule 11. Again, I am going to say this rule, universal truths are changed by making them negative interrogative. And look at the example. or follow the example. In affirmative, we can see that health is wealth, and in negative form, isn't health is wealth. Okay, I think uh, now you can easily uh, change the sentences from affirmative to negative or vice versa. That means negative to interrogative. Okay, I think everyone is clear now. Clear now. Can you understand? Okay, then what is next? In Oh, there is a picture of a house, so I think you all can understand that I'm going to give some homework to you. As a homework number one, homework number one, you write down please. Homework number one, change the following affirmative sentences into negative. You should do it of your own. Please never try to give help from others. Okay, this is very easy. If you follow, if you follow or listen my video carefully and attentively, then you can easily make the answers. Okay, then change the following affirmative sentence into negative. Number one, he reads only English. Number two, the sun rises in the east. Number three, everyone wishes to be happy. Number four, the boy too weak to carry the load. Number five, Mina is the tallest boy in the class. And this is homework number one. And homework number two, write down please. Change the following negative sentences into affirmative. Number one, man is not immortal. Number two, not only you, but also I can do it. Number three, he doesn't need less than taka 1,000. Number four, none but Allah can help us. And number five, he will not forget me. And these are the homeworks. So whenever your school will open, you can show me the answers, or you can try in your home. If you write the answers, if you make the answers correctly, then I think you are fine. Okay, you are okay. Then you understand my class, and I hope that you will enjoy the class. Okay, then it's time to go. And before going, I would like to thank you all, my dear students of class 8, my dear young heroes of class 8, my dear lovely boys of class 8, for enjoying me, for watching me. That means for enjoying my class today. Uh, and I have to say thanks again. Before leaving, I would like to request you to stay at home and stay safe. If you want to go out, never forget to wear